Welcome back. To shed more light on the night of revelation and President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi is attending Laylat al-Qadr, or the night of revelation celebration, which was organized by the Ministry of Endowment. We have the pleasure to have this phone with Dr. Hassan Wagih, professor at Al-Azhar University. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you.
Sir, now the President have attended today the celebration of Laylat al-Qadr, or the night of revelation, and delivered a very important message and a speech before the attendees, saying that the night of revelation was a very important night. So give us an idea or explain to us the importance of the night of revelation, or the Laylat al-Qadr.
Yes, of course, this Quranic verse, ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر، إن أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر، ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر، تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر، سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر. This means that, I'm not going to translate literally the meaning of this surah, but let me say that it contains a theory of good communication. This communication for the slaves, for the Muslim, for the people all over the world, for dealing with yourself and dealing with others. You know, the Laylat al-Qadr, or it has been named and translated in the Holy Quran through 10 meanings. It was called the night of value, night of destiny, night of measure, night of decree, night of revelation, night of determination, night of grandeur, night of power, and also the most precious night, and the night of honor. So all these meanings, they are expressing language. They are expressing speech acts. If you dissect them or deconstruct them and transform them into dealing with others, you would know the richness of this night and how precious it is.
Yes, during the celebration, also the President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi have honored the winners of the 29th International Quran Contest organized by the Ministry of Endowments. Tell us also about the importance of this honoring the winners of Quran Contest.
Actually, the Quranic contest is very important, and it also concentrates on one of the most important things.
Yes.
Is not only to memorize the Holy Quran, but to contemplate on the meanings, on the precious meanings of the Holy Quran, and how could we reflect on its meaning when we are dealing with ourselves and with others, to make peace, to make effective communication, to be against all sorts of evil.
Yes. Yes. During the celebration, Dr. Wagih, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi addressed the celebration, which is organized by the Ministry of Endowment, and he said that the event offers a chance to mediate over the tremendous change that starts by the message of Islam, and that the pillar of this change was hard work, honest efforts, and the goodwill. So what's your comment on these words?
Yes, of course, as I've said to you, it is a very rich celebration, full of meaning, and the minister has already stressed in what way we can make out of our faith an avenue for establishing renaissance, for establishing effective society.
Yes, so also during the celebration, as the President have honored the winners of the 29th International Quran Contest, the Minister, the Grand Imam of Al-Azhar, Dr. Ahmed al-Tayyib, handed President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi a copy of the Quran. Also, the Sheikh Tayyib have said that and prayed for an end end for the wars and poverty, and also the pandemics and the challenges that have faced the whole world, not only in Egypt, by the pandemic that took place, started 2 years ago. So give us also your insight concerning the words by Dr. Ahmed Al-Tayyib, the Grand Imam of Al-Azhar.
Yes, the speech given by Dr. Ahmed Al-Tayyib, the Grand Imam of Al-Azhar, was very telling. It is coping with what is happening in our world when it comes to how to focus on dealing with the problems of the world. And he made a very excellent reference to the situation where the Prophet, peace be upon him, mentioned that if two Muslims are fighting each other, both of them are doomed to hell. This is very telling about to stop this kind of fighting wherever it is.
Yes, so Dr. Wagih, also the last 10 days in Ramadan are very important days. Among them is the night of revelation, or the night of decree, and this night of revelation is have several special prayers, and all the people used to pray in this special night in order to meet their dreams and what they are looking for, that God could really meet their needs. So also talk to us about this, please.
Yes, of course, as we have mentioned earlier, that it has so many names. The night of Al-Qadr, or the night of revelation. It's called the night of destiny. Why? Because the same word in Arabic, which is Al-Qadr, it's so exuberant word in the Arabic language, and it means several things. And actually, when it comes to the meanings of the Holy Quran and this particular verse of Laylatul Qadr, yes, destinies are decided in this, whether you are in the right track or the wrong track. Hopefully that those who pray and those who call Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive them will be forgiven. And also it is called the night of revelation, because this is celebration of descending down the Holy Quran to the Prophet, peace be upon him. And it was descended at that night holistically, and then was revealed by Gabriel through 20 years of different verses till it was completed and was sent down to the to the Prophet, peace be upon him. And also it is called the revelation because of that. It is called the night of determination, that everyone should have something like New Year resolution. You have to make a resolution that the coming from this moment and the second moment after that and next year, you have to go on the same path that you really ask God to guide you to.
Yes, so Dr. Wagih, also when can the person know that this is the night of the revelation? It's any night in the last 10 days in Ramadan.
Yes, there are, the whole.
What are the signs that we can know that this is the night of revelation?
There are some signs, of course, specified by ulama of Islam, but most of the scholars in Islam say that the whole 10 days should be observed, and especially odd-numbered nights should be much more observed, because the Prophet mentioned something to that meaning. But again, most of the scholars say that you have to concentrate on praying and asking the mercy from God through the whole 10 days.
Yes, most of the people also are keen to visit, to go to the Kaaba and to in Mecca at the last 10 days in Ramadan, especially to attend the ending of the last verses of Quran there, and to also to witness the night of revelation there in Mecca in Al Kaaba. Tell us about the importance of this, please.
Yes, actually, it is favorable that you go to these holy sites, to the holy shrines, Mecca and Medina, during these days. That's a great thing to do, of course. But those who are not able to do it are entitled to do i'tikaf, is to be concentrating on their worship and their relationship with God. And there are two types of i'tikaf: that you go to any mosque or any place and be alone and try to concentrate on your relations with God and try to pray and ask God for whatever you want. Traveling to Mecca and Medina is a great thing for those who can afford it. But the greatest thing in all times is to have this extensive relation and good relation on the right path, asking God to help you and to guide you wherever you are. And all the places on earth are blessed when you are having good relations with others and doing your job on the right path, inshallah.
Yes, today, Dr. Wajih, as I've just mentioned, that the President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi have honored the winners of the 29th International Quran Contest. So, what is the importance of this in encouraging other people and young people to learn very well the Quran, because there's a prize that they can win, of course, and also the role of Al-Azhar in providing help and encouraging the young people to learn the Quran?
Yes, of course, it's a blessing, a great blessing for anyone to memorize the Holy Quran, and not only to memorize the Holy Quran, but to reflect on the Holy Quran. And it is part of Al-Azhar message for the entire people in the world to extract the great maxims of effective communication, of being away and avoid all bad deeds, fighting, terror, etc., etc., etc. All negative things should be cancelled out from our own life. It's a path for progress, for real effective renaissance when you concentrate on working hard on the great maxims of the Holy Quran, of dealing with others and dealing with yourself and the progress, because human beings are created to i'mar al-kawn, which is you have to build and you have to establish good things that would benefit the entire world.
Yes, Dr. Wajih, as you've mentioned the verses from Quran, إن أنزلناه في ليلة القدر، ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر، تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر، سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر. And the translation for this verses from Quran is the night of revelation is the best night than 1,000 of months. One that night the angels and the spirits descend by their law, the God permission, in order with all his decrees. That night is peace till the break of dawn. Thank you very much, Dr. Hassan Wajih, professor at Al-Azhar University. Thank you very much for joining us over the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, a short break and I'm going to be back with you.